Hello, I'm Stephen Asher. Today I'm going to show you the parts that go into our running deck pivot. And it's fun to see these parts because you wouldn't know that all this is going on inside a pivot. So the core of the pivot is this Enduro self-centering bearing. It's an unusual bearing in that it can not only turn this way, but it also can pivot. So this is needed because when you engineer a product, nothing's ever perfect. And so we want to have the rear turn, but if there's any wobble in the front, we want this to be able to pivot with it and not create any binding on the bearing. So pretty cool, huh? So we take that bearing, and then we take our pivot axle. This again is one of these beautiful parts made of 17/4 stainless that's been heat treated to this golden hue, made right here in California. So we're going to put this on the bearing, and then we're going to put a snap ring on, and we have a special tool we've made just for this purpose to make it easy for us to put that snap ring on. So we'll set that here. We'll take our little snap ring, and then we take this. You can see it's got a little taper on it. Put this in here. Put the snap ring on it. And then we take this and push it down. And voila, the snap ring is installed. Pretty cool, huh? All right, now we'll take that, and it needs grease. So we're going to pack it with grease. We pack it with this high performance grease from Park. So here's one that's been packed up with grease, and we're going to put that into our pivot housing. So we'll use the same tool in reverse, put it onto our bearing press, and we'll use that to press the bearing into our housing. Next, we're going to add a seal. So this is going to provide a nice tight seal around this and keep the dirt out of the bearing. But it also has this ability to pivot with the bearing. So I'll put that on here. We'll use the same tool, and we'll press that into the housing. And then we put our snap ring into, just ensure that that can't come out. And the last step, we add our little O-ring, and that goes on here just to provide a little tension when we put that into our quick release. So now when you see this on the back of your Cyclete, you'll have a greater appreciation for what's inside. Happy trails!